In news out of war-torn Yemen now, the United Nations has alleged that Yemen's Houthi rebels are diverting essential food supplies from the country's starving population. At a Security Council meeting, Executive Director of the World Food Programme, David Beasley, said that the agency has found serious evidence of mismanagement of Yemen's food aid.
The humanitarian situation in Yemen is dire, and despite the immense suffering,
we are now assisting feeding over 10 million people per month. But as the head of the World Food Program, I cannot assure you that all the assistance is going to those who need it most. Why? Because we are not allowed to operate independently. And because aid is being diverted for profit and or other purposes. The bottom line is this: food is being taken from the mouths of hungry little girls and little boys who need it just to survive.
Beasley also added that the Houthis, who control large parts of territory in Yemen, had finally agreed to the registration and biometric identification of beneficiaries of the food program. However, he added that there were roadblocks in implementing the system. Meanwhile, the special envoy of the Secretary General for Yemen, Martin Griffiths, also spoke at the meeting and called an urgent need to solve the crisis in Yemen. Griffiths noted that in early 2017, humanitarian organizations were providing aid to about 3 million people every month and are now reaching more than 10 million a month. However, this remains a temporary solution to Yemen's huge humanitarian disaster. The Yemen war intensified in early 2015 when a Saudi-led coalition joined the government's fight against Houthi rebels, instituting an aerial bombing campaign. A new UN report released says that the global population will grow by 2 billion in the next 30 years. The world's population is getting older and growing at a slower pace, but is still expected to increase from 7.7 billion to 9.7 billion in 2050. Interestingly, by 2050, more than half of the world's population growth will be concentrated in just 9 countries: India, Nigeria, Pakistan, the Congo, Ethiopia, Tanzania, Indonesia, Egypt and the United States. Growth is providing opportunities in many developing economies. The working age population is growing faster than other age ranges, which could improve the possibilities for faster economic growth. The fastest growth is most likely to occur in sub-Saharan Africa, which is expected to double its population in the next 30 years. India is expected to show the highest population increase between now and 2050. This means that India will overtake China as the world's most populous country by the year 2027. Meanwhile, China will see its population drop by 2.2% or around 31.4 million between 2019 and 2050.